Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. We're going to be talking about some of our winter upgrades. It's gotten very cold in our area. Snowing, raining, sleeting. We've all got our stuff torn down for the upgrades so that way we can be competitive for next season. Everything from complete renditions of our combos. You know, some people are changing a lot, some people are changing not so much. As you can see, there's one of us missing. Russell's having some family emergencies tonight. So basically, we're just going to run you guys through what we have planned for next year to be competitive for next season.
And kind of give you an update of what our cars are. So maybe if you've forgotten and we haven't talked about them in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on here. You know, unfortunately, we're all just blue collar guys. We're not able to just film all the time. So it comes and it goes. Sometimes we're able to get together. Sometimes we're not. So, you know, family first, like we said since the very first video. We're going to go through one by one and just kind of give you a rundown on each individual car.
What's up, guys? It's Austin here. I'm about to be the fastest of the group this next year with the boosted step side. 5.3 LS. Anyways, this winter I'm going to finish up my roll cage. I got it about 3/4 of the way done. I just got to put some door bars in and a Lexan window. And then I'm going to work on my rear suspension. I got to get some split monoleafs and some cow tracks and some sliders for the leaf springs, this and that. And we're going to try to make it work. We're going to turn the boost up. This last season, I was scared about turning the boost up because of not having the roll cage and the safety done. But this season, we're going to have all the safety we need, and we're going to turn the boost up and see what she can do. It's capable from the tune I have, around 25 up to 30 pounds of boost. So we're going to turn it up and see what we can do.
All right, so on my car, we're stiffening the frame up, removing weight where we can. Obviously, got to put another motor in it. Well, them piece of shit LS's. We've got new cam, we've got intake, ported heads. Just trying to go as fast as possible. We've cut probably 100 pounds off the front. We've cut a bunch of the front subframe off and tied it back into the cage. Down bar, yeah, could be a whole new setup.
All right, guys. So for this year's winter upgrades, we're going to be mainly focusing on suspension. The car has a lot of good suspension on it already, but it just needs a little bit extra to get it to where it needs to be. We're going to be doing an anti-roll bar in the car to help get the weight to not try to go all towards the passenger side tire. We're also going to be doing subframe connectors, which we're going to tie into the roll cage. So that way it stiffens the entire chassis, because these unibody cars, basically there's two small sections of frame and the rest is just sheet metal. So it's very easy to twist up, and then you'll have problems like your door's not opening, or, you know, and it also really just helps keep the car straight when you're launching as well. One of the big problems we had over this year was that I didn't know this till the very end when I popped the head gasket, but I had basically no wastegate control. We welded the wastegate flange upside down, so basically it wasn't, I mean, it might have been working a little bit, but it wasn't very much. And I believe that's a lot of the reason I could never really get the car to go down, because it was so violent on the boost. Whenever I'd let go the button, it would just start building and building and building, eventually until it popped a head gasket. Some other things are the wiring in this car is an absolute rat's nest. That's on me. I'm not a good wiring guy. Nothing, I mean, we have fuses and stuff, but it's definitely not right. So one of the winter upgrades we're going to do is we're going to loom everything. We're going to rewire everything with the correct gauge wire. I've already built a relay board for all of the accessories like fuel pump, fans, trans brake. All that stuff will be on a relay this year. A lot of the other things that we're going to be doing to it, the biggest part of it really is going to be the power glide. As you've seen from last year, I just never did have luck with that C4. I did for a long time, and I kind of think that it was on my end. I actually think I have it figured out, but I've sold it, not looking back. We got the new Power Glide with the Ultra Bell on it already, about ready to go in the car. I'm just accumulating parts. So hopefully next year it'll be a lot easier on the hit with just having that first long gear. Won't be so violent, along with the wastegate control and the proper suspension mods to be able to keep the tires both planted evenly. We race on a lot of crappy roads, so that's very important for our program. Basically, we're just going to keep going out there with what we got. We're just trying to get the supporting mods together to make this combo work the way that it should.
Alright guys, we're here today with the Cutlass. We're going to go over some winter upgrades we plan on doing this season. Got the LS in it running, Power Glide behind it with the Ultra Bell that we cut off in our last video. Got a S480 turbo going on the front. I got to build some piping for. Got some fuel lines I have to run and return so I can supply the amount of power I need. Run the amount of power I need. Gonna build a cage in the car. We gotta get some materials for that. Also gonna be working on the rear end setup. Gonna get the 10 bolt out, get either an 8/8 or a 9-inch forward rear end fabricated up in the car, but also gonna put a wing on it. Yeah, that's about all of our plans for the winter, but I'm sure there'll be a couple other things we do. We just haven't thought around to it right now, but I'm sure we'll get some of the footage for you guys to watch in a couple videos from now, but for now we're just going to get at it. Thank you.
Alright, first off, do I look weird in front of a Ford?
Yeah.
It's a little weird. Can't be really touching it. Yeah, so this winter, let's first start about this summer. Had the most fun I've ever had. I've bracket raced my whole life. I always wanted to street race. I tried it a few years ago. Didn't have much success. I would always go out and make a lot of changes. Would never write anything down. Started hanging out with the Rainy Day Racecars crew, and it completely changed my mentality and what I thought about racing. It's been an absolute blast. We've learned a lot. We've turned on a lot of wind lights, and we've also lost some. I can't wait for this coming winter. I was gonna lie to you guys and tell you I'm just changing the oil in it, but Levi told me to be transparent with the viewers, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take the motor out of my car, we're gonna rebuild it, put it in my dad's Malibu that weighs roughly 3,400 pounds, full interior, and he's gonna go back to bracket racing. We're gonna take his blower motor out of his car that makes roughly 1,200 horse, and we're putting it in my car. I don't know if it's going to go down any of these roads around here, but we're going to have to get some power management. But I think with all the guys and with our knowledge, we learned what the car can and can't handle. I think we're going to make it go down. So I'm super excited. I was going to go turbo route, but I'm just not smart enough. Levi wanted me to go turbo. I can't lose that many races learning the new setup. So I'm going to go to a setup that I know. With the blower, all you have to really control is timing. So I think it'll be super simple, and I think I can handle it with my buddies.
Bottom end motors 5s. That's the plan.
That's super doable. Yeah, you were talking earlier how
It's
550s all the time.
I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I want to go 5s with a stock bottom end.
You've lightened your car up enough. I think it's super doable. Yeah.
Honestly, my prediction is to get through one full season without blowing the motor and cost me a lot of money.
No.
I'll be happy just to be out there racing with everybody else. Man.
I've got a stockpile of them for us, buddy.
Do I want to go fast? Hell yes. Do I want to spend a lot of money? No, I've already done that.
Yep.
So I'll be happy to just stick out there and race with all my brothers and family and everything, have a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. What about you, big dog?
It's been a tough collaboration as a group this year. We're always going to be there in each other's corners. If he needs help, we're going to help. If he needs help, we're going to help. We stand by each other very much. Unfortunately, with everybody having such different combos, turbo, blower, nitrous, blow through, EFI, there's so much to learn to try to help your friends. There's almost no end to the knowledge. So basically, my goal for the year is yes, I do want my car to be fast, and I want to go fast, but I want to accumulate some knowledge to be able to help my friends go faster as well. So that way, if he goes out or if I go out first round, we're still useful to be able to help each other turn our mind.
Yeah. Rainy Day Racecars is a team effort. We want to see each other succeed.
Absolutely.
So I have two goals for next year. One is I want us all to show up to a race, even Russell. I want us all to show up to one race. That'd be pretty cool to have 5 Rainy Day race cars, if not 6, if Destin can get hers there. That'd be so cool to have half the freaking field.
Yeah.
And also, I want to win a race. Man, we were close last year at a couple places.
We've been to the finals even.
We've been to the finals, guys. We lacked power. We raced Mark Fields in the final, and he had a 2,000 horsepower Fox body.
Hard to get around that kind of power.
Brother, yeah, I've never been drove off from like that. So that's what kind of opened my eyes and kind of told me I ain't shit, and kind of what's made me move this push. And I'm super lucky to have such a supporting crew for around me.
Unfortunately, in the racing world, it's a what doesn't kill you make you stronger sort of situation, and also, small tire racing is kind of heading, unfortunately, in the direction of, hey, my wallet's fatter than your wallet, so I'm going to be able to go faster than you. We're the group of guys. We're not made of money. We've said it since the very first video. We're just trying to go fast and have fun with what we can make happen. We don't have $1 million budget. We can't go buy beater bomb clones. We can't go buy a $30,000 race car off Facebook Marketplace. We got what we got.
We build our shit.
And we're going to bring it to the table, and hopefully it's fast enough to stick and go to the finals. So, with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please keep an eye on the channel for all the upgrades. We're going to be showing clips of everyone's car and all the upgrades it's getting all winter long until next season. Don't forget to subscribe.
We appreciate all the views too. Like, could you let's talk about real quick all the success we had this year. Starting out, could you have guessed we would have had the amount of views? What's the total amount of views right now? Close to 100,000 on our channel, something crazy like that.
Yeah, in just the first short year, we've accumulated almost.
Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, we started at nothing. We don't have people shouting out our channel. We don't have big names helping us get there. We're doing this from the ground up by ourselves.
With you guys, seriously, like it's so cool. I read every single comment. I check probably once a day on all of our videos the view counts. Like, this is really cool, and we appreciate it. So, thank you.
Yeah. So just keep an eye out, and we're gonna keep cranking out the content for you guys, and hopefully you guys keep coming back and enjoying it. So until next season, thank you.